This is John. John lives in London. He is an accountant who works in an accounting company that has a long tradition. But John had other goals in life. He had a plan. About 13 years ago, around the same time InterWorks was established, he made the first risk in his life. He left the company he was working in and started his own business with 2 clients whom he offered accounting services. His business was going in the right direction. As new clients came along, the number of documents was increasing. Out of 1 cabinet of documents, John already had an archive. He was getting new employees. His needs were getting bigger. He was offering additional services to his existing clients. He had more responsibilities. But all of these things were increasing his problems. Still, John didn't let that stand in his way, and he took another risk. He bought a bigger space, computerized the business, started processing invoices, got more employees, increased the number of offices, and it worked. On the office walls, there were more and more boards on which his employees were drawing charts, forecasts, plans. But more clients and more employees led to more charts. The more requests he got, John was increasing his computer center more and more. The number of servers were increasing, as well as the need for processing power and integration among various software he had bought. At that time, John's biggest problems came along. New startup companies were looking additional services. They were looking for API that will send their invoices, access to the output data of the systems, digital version from all documentation. They were in the need of email and SMS notifications. They wanted mobile applications, communication with banking software. They wanted automated and flexible processes, automated payments, cloud solutions. They were looking for a system they can have access to at any time, anywhere. John's competition started to offer all of those services. Most importantly, John realized that if he wants to grow, he would have to transform his business. That is when John took on a third risk. John started to visit conferences, counseling, and looks for a way to get closer to the modern world. That is when he visited a conference organized by Microsoft. There, he learned about digital transformation. He learned that everything he and his clients need is at the palm of his hand. That is where John met InterWorks. What can InterWorks offer to John? Multi-tenant MVC application, or maybe core, which is deployed on Azure Cloud. Multi-tenant means the users of John's services will have access to the application but will be able to reach only their data in a secure way. Besides Active Directory, we will also use other options Azure has to offer, such as Azure Functions, load balancing, etc. All with the goal to make the application scalable and with that to increase the number of new clients without additional headaches. Besides the web solution, InterWorks can offer John a mobile application developed with Xamarin and make all of that available for different mobile devices. Most of the servers John had kept a huge archive of data he had been gathering in the past years. InterWorks can offer database creation services, analyze the data through Microsoft's BI stack, optimization, replication strategy, backup, and data migration. Advanced caching of certain data can be used. InterWorks has experience with data warehousing and integration with other databases. All of this would be deployed on Azure, and part of the data can be stored on DocumentDB, NoSQL, Microsoft's database. In order to make data representation neatly arranged and to get the opportunity for further analysis, we should use advanced reports. Power BI and Tableau are just part of the software we use to generate these kinds of reports. We can also offer classic reports which can be exported to PDF, Excel, Word, charts, and so on. And most importantly, with the help of these software solutions, John can make forecasts or predictions for trend movements and offer solutions to his clients. The huge archive that started with 1 cabinet and ended as a huge room filled with documents that John had can be completely digitalized with the use of SharePoint. Security mechanisms offered by Azure for multi-tenant applications can be used here also, so that John's clients would have access only to their documents. These four parts, application development, database, reporting, and SharePoint, constitute the four pillars our Microsoft practice works upon. InterWorks in the past period had more successful stories and happy clients. They have all put their company's future in the hands of our Microsoft practice. That is why they have become part of the successful story of InterWorks.